So I'm going to run through how to use your own samples in Omnisphere. I have this track, it's based on kind of this loop for a lot of it, which is this file. And I think to make it easier, I'll name it after the track. Go into Omnisphere, Utility, User Audio, then I'll just search the file name, double click, successfully imported. And now it's playing in Omnisphere. So hit A for sample 1, that's the only sample in use. Hit the magnifying glass, or hit that Gran button. So I'll go back. Either hit, I could just hit Gran right here, or the magnifying glass, and then go to Gran. I'm gonna turn it on. So I have all of these knobs at 0. Well, now they are. I have this speed right in the middle. So I think once it's to the right, past the halfway point, it'll start going backwards. So check it out. You stop hearing it because it starts at the beginning and then it starts moving backwards and there's nothing else. So I'm gonna move it here and it'll start moving forwards. Okay, so it's moving forwards a lot slower than in normally just playing the sample through. So I'm going to try to turn up the grain depth and see what happens. So it looks like it's taking tons more chops, tons more grains, because right at this point it was super stuttery, like it was just taking a few chops. But if I turn the grain depth all the way up, it turns into like a pad sort of. So I'm gonna slow it down even more. Now I'm gonna try the intensity knob. And that is pretty odd. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Maybe it's repeating grains because it's getting kind of weird. So I'll just turn it up a little bit. It does, I think, sound a little bit smoother. I can't really tell, but I think it sounds a little bit better. Now the spread, I know what this does in Ableton's Granulator, but in this instance, I think it's giving it stereo width. So it must do some sort of difference with the stereo, like maybe it takes a chop from a different spot and then a chop from one other spot, and then it pans it to the right or left. As this is my second time using it, I'm going to try the legacy button now. I'm going to turn the speed all the way fast. Basically playing the original speed of the sample. This intensity knob right now with legacy on and the settings as they are, it sounds kind of like wear, or like the magnetic section of RC20. What's pitch grains? Oh, that is weird. I think I'm going to turn the interval to an octave. So now it's adding an octave, new grains that are an octave pitch shift up based on this. So I'm going to keep it like that unless I want to try like a perfect fifth. But there's too many notes in this sample that it's going to get pretty odd sounding. So I'll just keep it at an octave and then turn down this pitch grain so that there's just a little bit of pitched grains. pretty cool. What does detuning do? I mean, I know what it does in synths. So now it's pretty messed up. But actually right in the middle it sounds pretty cool, like a weird chorusy sound. So I'll keep it at about a quarter, and then check out this gliding knob. Okay, I'll turn it down now. Okay. Can't really tell what it's doing, to be honest. Now I'll just turn on down for direction instead. Here, I'm gonna turn this to 0.25. The range is from 1 to 0.5 in the middle. So the 0.25 would be half speed. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, so direction is the direction up or down of the pitching of the grains. So up is high pitch grains, and then down is lower pitch grains. And they're like pitch bending too, which is really sick. The interval is still 12, so it goes 12 down according to this. And then on up, it goes 12 up. So I could do up. So I'll try up and down first. I'm gonna try up or down now and see what happens. I'm gonna hit it again. Pause, play. Alright, so I think up or down, you know, it's like it chooses randomly if it's going to be up or down. That seems to be what happened, because one time it was down and a couple other times it was up. And then I'm going to try wild. Now back to normal. I don't even know what's going on. So that's the best I could do on my first try with this, figuring out what all this stuff is doing. So I'm just going to sign off, say thanks for watching.